Yo, 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 it's your boy Bobby Frost and Bobby Frost Media presents Triparency. I'm with the beautiful lady, Just Misty.
No Courtney Lynn? Darn it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Courtney, man. She been incognito for a minute now. You know what I'm saying?
School is kicking her ass.
Hey, I understand, because we've been on my ass late. And we got a special guest. I got my young homie, man. A young dog. I'm proud of you, man. When I say proud of him, I'm really proud of him, man. He out here doing what he got to do, man. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Baby Tweak 9K.
That's my dog, man.
All platforms.
Yeah, he out here, man. So
Baby Tweak 9K, what the fuck is your name? You ain't got to give us your last name.
You ain't got to get a government.
But what is your name? If I walked up to you, I'm not going to say, hey, Baby Tweak, if I don't know that.
You can just call me Cash.
Cash? Okay. Cash.
Yeah. We don't got to get a government out, man. But this is my little homie. I ain't got to get a government.
Well, everybody don't go by their TikTok and social media names, so I still needed to ask.
No, I get it for sure.
I mean, if my social media name was Sexy19, you ain't going to keep coming to me saying, hey, Sexy19.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Some people allow it, but you're not gonna come in public and call me, hey, baby 187, kill, murder, dead. Hey, no, you're not gonna do that. Yeah, Cash is a name. That's a nickname.
Yeah, that's why I said I ain't gonna do that. Because it's funny now, like, you know, a lot of people know me by Rob, but now it's so many people come up to me saying, what's up, Bobby? What's up, Bobby Fro? And I had to get adjusted to it.
They wasn't calling you Dr. Dick, Will.
No, not
right.
with the snap. My snap wasn't that big, though. I would assume if my snap would have took off and got that big, then it probably would. Because like a lot of IG models I see, I don't know their real motherfucking names.
A lot of IG models' names be their real names.
No, hell no. I figured that out when I started.
They add some shit like the Don, Ari, that's Ari real name, Ariana. Jada Waiter, that's her real name, Jada Chives. Like, they do name their
Yeah, some of them do be like that.
They don't take their whole name away.
Now I can name some for you that I remember that's not their name, but they just put the shit on there because it's, you know.
What's a name like what?
I can use a rapper for you.
We was talking about models.
My IG models. What's old girl name, man? She used to fuck with Rick Ross. I can't think of her name off the dribble.
You said
no. This is a while ago, but that wasn't her name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna look her up. Okay. I can't think of her name. She was thick as wasn't thick. She's still thick as hell. But that wasn't.
I really gotta know now just because she thick. Because that nigga like skinny bitches. So I definitely gotta know.
That wasn't no real.
That's probably why she didn't last. That's why she didn't last. Because he don't like big girls.
No, she ended up fucking with some more.
No. That's why she didn't last with Rick Ross.
Yeah, no.
He like big little skinny bitches. I mean.
So what you been up to, Misty?
Not shit. Working. I have a new phase of apartments and townhouses coming up this summer. So I've been just at work trying to get my shit together and prepare for that.
Man, you know what? What I really been on, where the fuck is my taxes at? Everybody else shit done came back. I want to know why the fuck my shit ain't dropped. You know, I'm tired of my baby mamas. If any of y'all creeping listening, because I know one of my baby mamas actually, you know, will check it out. My other one, I know she probably creeping listen to this motherfucker. I'm sick and tired of every fucking February and January I can't claim my kids. This shit is ridiculous, man. Like, goddamn. I did it one time. My oldest is 20 and it go on down. One time I claimed one of my kids. One fucking time. And didn't get it after that. I want to get a new living room set. I want to buy me a new little Impala or Malibu. What's the newest cars for females right now, man?
Nigga, y'all swear motherfuckers just be buying, oh God.
So I'm lying?
It ain't a new type of car. It be what was hot in general. Niggas was driving Grand Dams too, goddammit.
I didn't say they wasn't. I said
niggas is driving Impalas and Malibus too.
I didn't say they wasn't. I want to be able to do it with tax money though. That's what I'm saying.
Say that. Say you just want to buy a car with tax money. Don't say you want to get the girly car. That ain't what he said. He said he wanted to get the girly car to everybody. Nigga, go get you an F-150, goddammit.
Shit, I want to be able to go get a new bedroom suit. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? With tax money. I don't want to have to always spend my hard-earned money, shit. I want to ball when February come around in March.
Well, guess what? If y'all stop leaving y'all motherfucking baby mamas, maybe y'all will be able to.
No, see, that's different.
I'm not letting no nigga claim no. You ain't in this motherfucking household, nigga. The question on the taxes says, question on the tax paper says, does this kid live in your house more than 6 months out the year? If you can say yay, then you have a right to tax. Kidding, but you don't.
Listen, so even when I stayed with my BM, I still couldn't claim my kid. Fuck what you talk about. They wouldn't let that shit ride.
If we had multiple, I'll let you, or at least give you some money. But nigga, if you don't stay with me and this ain't no motherfucking, the question, we answer the questions around here legitimately. This is the IRS. Let's answer it correctly. Do the baby stay with you 6 months out the year?
I can't say that.
No.
I can't say that because now y'all be lying because y'all be self-employed and all that shit.
Oh, no, they be because I'm scared of them.
Yeah,
I listen to what Luther said. Don't play with the IRS. I don't fucking know. I'm answering questions right, and I ain't putting a penny over.
They definitely gonna fuck with you. Yeah, that's all I've been on. Outside that, man, school, and that's really it, man. Like, really, I've been really figuring out production. As you see, I got the book out right now. I got to do some homework when I leave this motherfucker. I've been figuring out production. I'm like, okay. Like, it make me look at movies and shit different now. Now I know how some of the shit works for the fundamentals of it. I'm like, okay. I could, like, watching a Tubi movie. Before watching the Tubi movie be bad, when I watch that motherfucker now, knowing how production work, I'd be like, man, these some lazy motherfuckers with this one, boy. They ain't putting in no, like, you know, you get what I'm saying, Cash. Like, listen, you rap. So you could tell when a motherfucker just went in that bitch and just said some shit.
Just have did that.
Yeah, compared to he took his time with it, you know what I'm saying? You could tell when motherfucker mixed the shit down, they just put, that's how I look with the Tubi movies. And I be like, God damn, they didn't put no work into this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So it be making me
when I was recording my Tubi project, I kept telling the director that. He was like, can you come shoot today? No, because my hair different. He was like, why you say that? I said, because we watch Tubi movies and be like, why is that the same day? And she got on a different outfit or different anything. Like, they just be, I think they be inexperienced.
Yeah, that's what it be. It be that.
Well, don't look at me and talk about me on Tubi, please. No. When you see me on there, just be like, oh, look at Just Misty.
Yeah, I give shouts out to anybody. Dude. Shouts out to Tubi. I'm just saying, it just make me look at it differently.
Yeah, shout out to Tubi and Tyler Perry because they just be pissing. They mad at Tyler Perry now because he done came out with another banger. I don't understand why they be mad at that man. Like, let him do him. He is discovering new actors and all type of shit.
Yeah,
I wish he hurry up and call me. He's taking too long.
He put some people on, man. Oh, man, since we ain't got Corey here, man, like, I was laughing about that before we get into the topic. I always it always full circles for me. That's why I can say on everything I talk about an episode, that shit boomerang right back. Now, when I was telling y'all about that P. Diddy shit, now they talking about Meek Mill was in that bitch supposed to be doing something. And I seen something a dude post and said,
good.
And what? What? And you and what? Because people keep coming out, you think that what?
And no, it was funny because Meek Mill talking about he gonna die about this shit. He ready to die about all this shit.
I bet.
And it's funny, man, because
you shouldn't have did it.
This is the thing. Like I seen somebody else on another podcast was talking about this, the Finesser Club. It was funny because the dude said the same thing I said. Y'all rats.
Who rats?
All of them coming out on Diddy. They rats. Because here come the point. Here come the point.
Say they wasn't rats.
Everybody, like I said, he said the same thing. Now everybody's starting to say, everybody know about Diddy parties. This shit ain't just pop up like.
Exactly.
This shit been 25 years old. Everybody know about a Diddy party. So first of all, I don't know how, when you get the invite, you get the invite. You know what I'm saying? You can turn that bitch down, decline it. Now, if you want to
Can you really though?
Yeah.
Depends on where you at in your career.
That's my point. You got what you go. So that's what I'm getting to. So when you don't decline and you want to go on that bitch and make sure your song pop or you make your album pop or whatever or get a movie role, whatever the networking you about to do. And it was funny because I'm gonna show you the clip. My man was like cracking a joke about another guy, man. You know, in that bitch bumping the regular music, and then he said the music switched to that techno. he like my man said, damn, that's a strange choice of music.
Shit.
And man, did he pop up and start saying some funny shit to him? But that's my thing. You knew what was going on. So when you get in this bitch and this nigga get to, doing all this weird shit, why would you say something?
So all jokes aside, though, do you think that it's impossible for somebody to not believe it?
What you mean?
To not believe that that's what's going on.
Fuck no.
Yes, it is. It's somebody. No, y'all laughing, but listen to what I'm saying.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying. It's somebody watching all these allegations saying that these people is not telling the truth on him and they want money from him and this and that. Like, it's people that do not believe that. If that person or somebody like that person gets an invite, they gonna be like, I'm going so I can see if this shit for real. Now, by the time you got a dick in your mouth or in your ass, it's too late.
No,
but
I can't get a benefit down that motherfucker. Nah.
So you believe everything you see on social media, everything you hear?
Listen, that's the thing.
I can come out right now,
25 years?
Listen, this is all I'm saying. And y'all laughing, but be honest though. I can come out right now because it's so hot. I can come out right now and be like, when Diddy was in Detroit and we was at a party and as long as I got a good story, they gonna put me on social media. And now I'm finna blow up.
The only difference
just because they finna be like, you get what I'm saying?
No, I get where you're coming from. The only difference with that one I have to say with that one is just anybody saying it is different. When a motherfucker is already known, you've been known for a minute.
You got known how though?
That's my point.
You chose to do this.
Because Diddy ain't just coming up to a normal nigga or a normal female and say, hey, come on to this yacht party. You already got to be in the come up or already in the mix. He's just not coming up to anybody. So that's where you get fucked up at. Now, if a well-known, established star for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years comes say
he mad at Diddy.
That's when I be like, because like I said, anybody can spread rumors.
Exactly. And
for 25
you think just because a motherfucker got a name on themselves, they can't lie?
Listen, for 25 to 20 years, and you done heard these many different motherfuckers.
Listen,
at some point,
I'm
you
a person
gotta
that
use your
believe
head.
it. I'm a person that believe it, but I also know that motherfuckers can lie. When Casey first came out, or Cassie or whatever her name is, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't say that he didn't do the shit. I said you came out now because you want this money. Because my thing is, like I told you before.
That's what I'm saying. Diddy did it.
I didn't say he didn't, but why? Like you said, why are you coming out now? So that gives another motherfucker reason to be like, oh, she coming out now because she broke. She could be lying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not lying, but it's very believable that he could be a lie.
And the reason why I said 25 years, go back to even Pac. Like when Pac was saying that nigga was on some wild fruity shit, that's almost 30 years ago. But like I said, it's been around. It's like it ain't like popped up. That's what I'm saying. If a motherfucker tell me, yeah, this side of town bad, and I done heard this from 20 different motherfuckers, and they been saying this for 25 years, I'm not gonna take my ass on that side of town.
Well,
and be
they
like,
said
yeah,
Flint is bad, and you still live here. You haven't moved your ass out
guess
here.
what? I'm not gonna sit up and say Flint ain't bad. Like when a motherfucker get popped at certain spots, and I know Cass gonna understand what I'm saying. In certain areas, when a motherfucker gets shot, it's not surprising.
Oh my God, is it Taz or Cash?
Cash.
Oh,
yeah. When they get popped in a certain area, I'm not surprised. Like, oh shit, he got shot here.
I mean,
like no,
but you also don't be like, I'm not going to that gas station. You
hell
go to that gas
some
station.
gas stations I go to. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. At certain times of night, it's some gas station stores I don't go to. I'm just keeping it 100 because I know what could potentially go on in that bitch. Why the fuck would I go there? I ain't gonna be wandering around on motherfucking E. Like, and again, certain areas I'm just not going at certain times because you know what it is. I'm gonna say this. I ain't the type of kid that had to go put his hand on the stove to learn that motherfucker was hot. When I see that other motherfucker, yeah, that motherfucker might be hot. Let me leave it around for that bitch. And that's the thing. And then another thing my man said that made sense too. I couldn't see myself as a grown. Now the females is different. This for the niggas. As a grown-ass man, I couldn't see myself coming out on no blogs, no interviews, wherever, radio station, podcast, and saying, yeah, this nigga tried me. Like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, you not even about to say he tried to do this with me. Like, nigga, what? I'm ashamed.
Like, what was your actions? Like, when that nigga tried that shit, what was your actions?
There you go.
What did you do?
What did you do? You just stop.
You just let him do the shit. Like you ain't even hit the nigga or nothing.
Right,
you
that's
ain't even
my
prove
point.
your point. You ain't even try to like stand up for your manhood type
like,
shit.
I would feel ashamed saying that shit. Like, yeah, he tried to fondle me.
What?
Like, man, hell, listen, I'll feel offended if the nigga even looked at me and hit me with some of that shit. Nigga, I look like that type of nigga to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? But they coming out and said, man, Hollywood is strange. It's but again, hold on. Everybody sitting here right now at these tables know, you know, her Hollywood strange the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. I don't need to get there and say I'm going.
Yeah, we know. That's why you.
And I done already told you, don't you fucking try to jump on my bandwagon. Don't
no.
ask me
Hell
to introduce you to nobody.
No,
don't ask me a motherfucking thing.
You the sacrificial lamb. We put just missed the.
No,
that's why you got the movie.
That's what you got to know, though. No, sacrifice my ass. Ain't nobody
coming out. If
I gotta go to the party,
who got the movie already?
If I gotta go to the party,
who already got a movie role?
Right, but who don't got the movie role?
Right, that's
him and Courtney.
I'm cool.
I ain't taking nobody with me. The fuck that. If y'all didn't want to go to the party, y'all should have came to the goddamn party. Cause I'm fine. He ain't stick his dick in my ear or my nose or none of that shit.
If he did, I ain't gonna look at you no different.
In the movie. If he did, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but he didn't. I'm only gonna look at you different if you pop up. It's 2024, 2030. You talking about did he touch me? I'm like,
I'm telling you right now, he touched me. And what?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all
I'm just playing Diddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, shit.
I don't want nobody to be thinking I got fucked by Diddy. Although I would very much have done it. I'm not a guy though.
That's the thing. Like the females, I don't get mad.
But you keep being surprised about this, and I keep.
No, I'm surprised that nigga is coming out saying I've been fondled or somebody touched me as a grown man. That's surprising. Like, nigga, you cool with saying that?
You came out and said somebody touched you just because it was a girl. Don't mean shit.
I was a kid. This a grown ass man.
Okay, I was scared. Y'all think
how?
Because he Diddy. The fuck? He could probably wipe me off the earth. I don't know.
Man, this nigga ain't the Incredible Hulk. This nigga ain't Superman.
I just hate how niggas. Listen, I hate how niggas be acting like what they would and wouldn't do when you really don't fucking know what you would do.
Yeah, I'm getting threw up out that bitch.
You don't know.
Man, listen, I'm going to feel, like I said,
nobody knows what they would do in no situation until they get in the situation.
That's not true.
And that's just what it is.
That's
you
not
can
true.
say what you want to say. But once that adrenaline start rushing, listen, that's just like when they be saying, I used to always be saying if I got in a shootout, what I was going to do. What I do? Got stuck and couldn't go nowhere. I was like, where I supposed to run? Because they coming from everywhere. And I swerving out, I'm going to jump behind a tree, climb, run. No, that ain't what happened. When it's in the moment, you don't know. When Diddy reach over and put his hand on your lap, you might be so surprised that you don't know what the fuck to say.
It's gonna be a quick pause, and then I'm firing off in the shit.
Pause.
Yeah, it's gonna be a quick pause.
Check your man's temperature.
I'm telling you.
Check your man's temperature.
You know what the pause gonna be?
You might as well come to the party with me.
It ain't gonna be nothing.
The
that
pause.
shit.
No, it ain't gonna be a pause for you.
I'ma stick his ass.
No, I'm telling you, I'm keeping it real. The pause gonna be like, what? And then I'm swinging because I'm gonna be astounded this nigga
if you know it's a dick sitting next to you, it ought not be a pause.
I get the pause.
Like, yeah, like, why the fuck did you?
Fuck y'all.
Like, nigga,
listen, if we is sitting like this, and he know that I am a nigga sitting next to him, and he feel this, you're right. He should have. What the fuck? Yeah,
no, I'm swinging.
Ain't no pause.
Cass got exactly what I said. I'm gonna look and swing.
The way you.
Like, nigga, like, what made you think? That's the thing I'm getting at. Like, y'all niggas got to try, and then, like, y'all.
You gonna look and see if he was trying to get your attention
like,
first?
what the fuck is going on?
Nigga, was you trying to get my attention?
Like I said, even if he would have came and said some shit to me, like, yeah, we about to go do this orgy. Like, huh? What made you think you could ask me that?
Fuck Daddy come here right now and tell you to ride to the store with him, you ride.
Fuck no. I don't want to be nowhere one-on-one with that nigga Diddy.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna end it like this. Diddy the same way I talk to my daughters. If you at a party, stay with the crowd.
Man.
You at a Diddy party, nigga, and this for niggas. I say that for my daughter. This for niggas. If you at a Diddy party, stay with the crowd. If the music get to change, get the fuck out of there. They start passing out certain type of drugs, get the fuck out of there. He say, come on this part of the yacht, and it's just him and a couple leave. You are in danger, nigga. Like, no, hell no. That shit wild though, man. That's some wild shit, man. Like, for real, wild as fuck. Like,
yeah, I'm not fucking around though, for real.
Man, you know who gonna
I can make it other ways than.
No, you know who gonna do it for us, right? Cause she been missing episodes and shit. We putting Courtney up there on the floor.
We don't know where she at. No, we do know where she at, y'all.
We putting Courtney on the floor.
I'm putting my motherfucking friend on the floor.
She on the floor.
And you ain't gonna talk no shit about her because she ain't here.
Oh, I'm gonna put it in the chat. She's on the floor. Misty is what it is. Hey, y'all get invited. Like I said, I'll pull up in that motherfucker. And when y'all need me to come back and get you.
You ain't leaving the fucking party. Man.
I don't even want to go in that bitch. I'm straight. Like, I just got to keep it real. I'm straight going in that motherfucker. That's some tough shit. So we get into that part of the episode. So what's been going on with the love life, Misty?
I'm struggling with dealing with a fat boy. That's all I got to say today for y'all. And I need y'all to know I am really struggling. And that's just it. Y'all, I shouldn't even have to tell y'all why I am struggling really, really bad. But I'm going to ride it out because he's a sweetheart and he got everything except for a few things that I do like. But I'm just not used to laying with a fat boy. That's that on that. Man. I don't, that's that. I'm not used to it. Sometimes I can't breathe. I don't know if I'm going to die. I don't know if I'm going to make it out of there. I just don't know.
Say stop, drop, and roll.
But he's a nice guy, so if I die, I die.
What you just said, man, that's something I always say. Like, ain't nobody you gonna find perfect. You got to figure out what's on the priority list that you gonna have high and what's gonna have low. And they checking off enough of the high shit, you should be cool. Like, people say they don't settle. Everybody settle because don't nobody get the perfect mate.
Exactly.
I always tell people that everybody settles for something.
But what about when they say they perfect for me?
You're lying again because they didn't check off everything. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's hitting every checkbox. Even if it's a small checkbox, nobody's hitting all of it. But you figure out, like you said, this is somebody I can grow with. This is somebody I can build with. This is somebody I can love. That's what it's about. Like you said, he a nice guy. That might not be your high thing personality, how nice they is. It might be how comfortable you is in the bed laying with him. That might be too much, fighting for your life every night. Who knows?
Every night I gotta fight to prove my love, Lord.
That might be it. So, I hit y'all with a saying every week, and it's the one I got right now. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. This is a simple one. That's by Mark Twain, too, if any of y'all wanted to know. That's who was quoted it.
Hey, I forgot to tell you I've been going to the gym.
Okay. Hitting that Stairmaster and all that. So you gonna be ready for the summer.
I'm going to be ready for Diddy party, motherfucker.
There you go. Shit. Hey, I'm with you.
I got to be able to fight back.
You definitely gonna need to do that.
No, for real though, yeah. I got to get this summer body together. Because when I do get some more films, I told you I got 3 people asking me to do films for them. And I'm going to do them. But I don't want to be fat on film.
So ain't no big back energy this way, huh?
Nope. No sirski.
I feel you on that. But yeah, that's the saying. You know, the secret to getting ahead is getting started. And a lot of shit don't work because of that. Like, you just don't do it. Just do it. Fuck waiting. Fuck thinking about it. Just go ahead and do it. And I give Misty a lot of shots out to that because when we come and we bump, that's where we bump. If y'all really want to know where me and Misty bump heads at, for real, not joking, that's where we bump heads at. Misty quick to say, I'll just do it. We'll figure this shit out. And I'll be more so like, man, let's get everything lined up.
Because you light skinned.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I would not pick you to be on my survival team because by the time you figure out our plan to survive, we'll be dead.
Oh, no. See, that's the difference. I'm going to make sure we're going to survive. I ain't going to be on that.
Not
going
trying to put shit together.
Shit.
He going to be like, the meat can't touch the ground.
No, I'm going to be like that. Don't drink out that motherfucker right there.
Nigga, we ain't got nothing else to drink
Shit,
out
you better
of.
go
Drink out of it. See what I'm saying?
Boil that motherfucking water. I'm trying to live.
Skin. If Lord, dear God, please let me get stranded with a dark skinned nigga that don't mind eating off the ground.
I'm gonna be saying, nigga, when shit get tight, he gonna be biting your ass. And not in the sexual way either. Your ass gonna be cooked up.
Jeffrey Dahmer was a light.
Them little cheeks gonna be gone.
I'm gonna be biting him too.
They gonna be have misty chops.
That's okay. I mean, I'm gonna have some sausage for lunch.
But no, that's it, man. Like, yeah, you just a lot of things in life, man. Don't overcomplicate. Just start, man. Just go. Put one foot in front of the other one, see where you get to. That waiting shit ain't gonna get you nothing. Gotta do it. Even if you gotta, whatever you gotta do, man, just get it going. If you gotta end a relationship, you gotta start a relationship, just do it, man. And figure it out after that. Don't wait. So we about to get into the meat of the episode. So we're gonna start off. So man, Cass, tell us something about your music, man.
No, what can you tell us how old you are? Do you mind telling us
He might not want to know. Everybody
I just said, do you mind us telling? Do you? Damn.
No, I don't mind.
You ain't this nigga security guard. The
man,
fuck?
that's my little homie, man.
Yeah, but you ain't his security guard, I'm sure. No, he said he's 20. Okay.
I'm 20.
And how long you been doing music?
I've been in music since I think third, fourth grade for real. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I used to just like beat on the table and just make beats on the table. It first started off like me, Carson, basically all of us for real. Yeah, it just went from there. I didn't think I was gonna start doing music though for real until like when I really got out of GVRC, like after I wrote all them raps in there.
And what's GVRC for the people that do not know?
Tennessee Valley Regional Center, Juvenile.
We just talked about that last week.
That's why I made
security guard. Do you mind telling us why you went to GVRC without leaving? You ain't got to go into too much detail. We street niggas on this episode, FYI. But can you tell us why you went to GVRC?
Robbery.
Where my purse at? I'm just playing with you, boo. Okay, armed robbery. How long did you have to stay in there?
I was in there. I believe I said in GVRC like 18 months, I think.
I'm a little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
It was a minute. It was definitely a minute.
And then I had to turn around and do another year on top of that. So.
And this, like I said, this is my little homie, man. He was one of them hard-headed kids in there. That's why he's smiling now. I wish I had the camera on him, man. Hard-headed than a motherfucker, boy. I said, boy. But I'm proud of him seeing him out here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy, man. Like we had the episode talked about it. Mm-hmm. One of my little homies, another one, you know what I'm saying? That's his people. He ended up dying. You know what I'm saying? RIP to my little homie Davis, man. Yeah. Jakai Davis, it's fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
So I worked at one of these facilities too. I'm not sure what GVRC is considered as far as levels. I was at a maximum security facility. Do you think that you went for armed robbery, so therefore you was on kind of a fucked up path before, but do you think that being in there helped you? Or...
Yeah.
Because a lot of the dudes at the ones I went to, they said that they feel like them facilities don't help you. They just prepare you for jail.
Yeah, I feel like it helped me. It helped me in some ways. But some ways, it kind of like slowed me down.
So what you mean slows you down?
Cause like when I like got out, it was like hard for me to like adapt. Like I'm still going through stuff like right now, cause like I'm behind like everybody, so I'm trying to catch up for real.
So you don't think that they keep y'all like, they don't keep y'all up to date as far as like education, like, or just how life and technology and shit be changing while you in there? Just life and shit. Oh. Yeah, that happens in prison, I'm sure. I feel like when you go into any institution, whatever your mind is at that time, whatever your age is at that time, I really do feel like it's stopped.
That's one of the things I used to talk to him about a lot. He, you know what I'm saying, he can advocate for me on that one. I used to tell him, like, man, y'all wasting time in this motherfucker. Y'all ain't gonna be able to go to homecomings. Y'all ain't gonna be able to go to proms. Like, stuff like you're not gonna be able to do because you in this motherfucker giving your time away really to the state.
Yeah.
The county and state, because that's what you're doing. I used, man, here to tell you, man, I used to even break down to how much money they make per day off of them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, I'm glad he said that. That's real, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him shouts out for that because he said it, he behind, and to be able to admit that is real. You understand? And that mean he understand, he can reflect. He can do self-reflection. You know what I'm saying? That's big, man. One of the big things I remember being in there, man. A lot of kids used to come in there, and he go laugh when I say this. They get in this mug and they instantly turn Islamic. And I used to be like, man.
No, they.
And it's not, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what religion you is, as long as it make you a better person. It used to just trip me out because I used to see kids do it. A lot of them used to do it to get extra snacks, and they'd go to the Islamic service, they'd go to the church service. Bob got there. They'd try to avoid certain food, like if they having pork chops, I don't want to really eat pork chops. So, I see he got chicken tenders over there for his substitute. I'm Muslim.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, they definitely tried to pull that shit at Calumet too.
I used to be like, man, get the, you know what I'm saying? But he was one of the kids I seen when it came to Ramadan. He really did it. Like, he didn't break.
In a couple days.
He really did. You still on your stuff?
Mm-hmm. I ain't no pork. I haven't ate pork in like 3 years.
How you been doing your Ramadan?
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the first kids.
Start in a couple days.
I wouldn't know. You got to ask him. I wouldn't know that.
It's on my calendar. It starts soon.
Let me look.
It starts soon.
Let me find out you Islam trying to be Islamic.
No, I'm not trying to be Islamic.
I know, because I seen you eat some bacon the other day.
It ain't even because of the bacon. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna be Islamic. I'm not Christian. I'm not anything. I believe what I believe in. And I think Muslims have their religion have a lot of good facts and a lot of good shit. And I think Christians got a lot of good shit. Hell, I think Buddhism got a lot of good shit. So I just don't,
Yeah, when it comes,
I go to church sometimes I don't.
When it comes to religion, like I said, I don't really tell nobody which way to go. I'm not that type of person. If it makes you a better person, stick with it. That's what I tell people.
And yes, and what's crazy is I even if I was Muslim, just like Christians do shit that they just gonna do. They cuss, that's shit you ain't supposed to do. I ain't gonna stop eating pork, Muslim or not. I like bacon.
I told y'all to see you eat.
That's the only pork I eat is bacon. And I'm addicted. Yes, I am.
That bacon, and I ain't gonna lie about it. That's the one thing I said, man. I tried turkey bacon, it just don't hit the same.
It ain't right. So I can't. But I just feel like, okay, so I do understand the reason they say we ain't supposed to eat pork or whatever. But I'm also a person that feel like, I guess this is where my beliefs and just me coming in at, because they have a shit that we ain't supposed to eat in the Bible as well. Everything that they giving us in America is fucking us up. I don't give a fuck what it is. If you ain't making yourself and package it yourself, you don't know what the fuck in it. Yes, pigs is nasty as fuck. I know all about the shit that come out they feet. You know I love animals. Chickens is too, though. You get what I'm saying? So ain't shit that we eating good for us, for real. We ain't even supposed to eat meat, period. So if you ain't just eating vegetables, then you can't really tell me what the fuck to not eat and eat, because that's what you're supposed to be eating. That's it.
It's rules
fruits and vegetables. I
will say that, I'm going to end it with religion with this. All I say about religion, I used to tell the kids this, man. Like, whatever religion you get to, what's going to teach you discipline. If you follow it, it's going to teach you discipline because you have rules to live by. Just like in society, you have rules to live by. It's going to teach you discipline. If you stick with it, if you do what you got to do, it's going to stick with it. And it's funny, man, that Cass said that, man. It's funny because I used to see him all the time writing the rhymes, man. I used to be like one of the staff. I wouldn't get on him heavy about it. You know what I'm saying? I just tell him, man, do it in canteen time so they don't get down on my ass about it. But I used to tell him, like, man, stick with it, man. Like, he used to be like, man, you really think I could do it? I'm like, yeah. Some of the people I done seen blow up for music, I'd be like, ain't no fucking way. If I was just out there judging on the point, like, there ain't no fucking way. But nah, man, and you got talent. Stick with it, man. Key thing, when it comes with that, like I tell anybody with the music stuff, man, it's the more reps. It's like anything else. The more reps you get, the better you're going to get at. You got to stick in that studio and stick with it, man. Like, I listen to some of your music, man. You got talent. How you feel about the Flint scene right now, about just rap period? Who's some of your favorite artists from Flint?
I got to say Babyface E. I really mess with everybody. I listen to everybody for real. It don't matter what side. MB Vito. I listen to everybody. I can't just put a.
So you ain't got a you ain't got a favorite. I listen to everybody too, but I fuck with YNJ and Louis Ray.
Like, I ain't got no favorite. Everybody they do the same. They do the same thing to me. For real, for real.
Say you your favorite. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, that's. You know what? We talked about that when John Connor was here, man. That's the one thing I like about the Flint scene as of now. It's not a lot of beef going on with them. They all collabing with each other. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's out in the forefront, they collabing with each other. And I like that. That's how I tell you. That's how you get on. Because if one person get on, if you fucking with them, chances are somebody out there following gonna hear you, and then you can get turned on. It ain't like that. So I fuck with all. I just, matter of fact, I think Young Dog Babyface E, I think he just got signed to Atlantic or some shit like that. I seen it come down my line.
Mm-hmm. I seen it too.
Yeah, shouts out to him, man. That's big. That's big. That's good. Shouts out to him. That's good. So, speaking of that, before we get off GVRC and stuff, so tell me something. What were like your challenges being in there, or just any of the facilities you've been to?
You been to multiple facilities?
Yeah, I'm being locked up since I was 12 to all the way I was 17, but I got locked up once when I got a GRC, and I was in the county like 20 days. And I ain't like that shit. So
remember, I used to tell y'all that when y'all used to be like, send me to. They used to be this. He's one of the same kids. Man, send me to the county. I don't want to be here. I said, boy, that county different.
Yeah, it is.
I was ready to go.
That county food is, you eat the same shit. It seemed like wherever they cook Sunday, I think it's Sunday or Saturday, wherever they cook, you have that shit for the rest. I tell them it's the rest of the week.
Every day.
Every day. They used to think I was just saying that shit to be trying to scare them. Or like, nah, man, that shit
ain't
suck.
Got no commissary, you hid in there. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had nobody putting nothing on there for me, so it was rough.
It's tight. And they, GVRC, like a lot of other ones. And the thing I say about GVRC, shouts out to them on that one, you didn't get generic snacks. You got snacks out here.
Was 100. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, okay, so that's crazy. That will blow me about these places, right? Now they take these kids, cause Cash, I got a criminal justice degree and I'm going to school to be a lawyer. So I be on y'all side, but I'm really passionate about it only because I feel like shit like that. Y'all get good ass snacks, right? They get good snacks because they kids, right? They treating them like they kids. But then all in the same facility, you're not treating me like I'm a kid. I'm sleeping on a concrete slab. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not keeping me up to date on the world that's changing around me. And then I'm a kid. You still finna give me life? You gonna give me life for something I did that I'm not even fully mentally capacitated to know that I did that? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about kids getting life and like what they call it, charged as an adult?
Me personally, I feel like y'all ain't even giving them enough. Like, some kids don't be knowing what they be doing. Sometimes it be the crowd. Sometimes it be, you don't even know what somebody, you don't know what somebody else is going through until you in their shoes type. So they just be like, they don't give us a chance to like explain our side of the story. They don't give us a chance. We automatically just guilty. Once we do something, we already know we finna get time for it. Like, it don't be no way around it, none of that. So it just be like, I don't know.
But do you think some kids abuse it and be like, oh, I can do this because I'm a kid, and they gonna be like, oh, you a kid?
I mean, it's some kids out there that think like that, but everybody don't think like that.
I get it.
No, I agree. I don't think that kids should ever be. I mean, I know some crimes be like, we watch TV, we watch the news. Some crimes be off the chain. We be like, God damn, a kid did that. But I still think that if we talking about the mental capacity of somebody, like how they can say somebody 14 or 13 can commit premeditated murder. Like, you know how many times I was a teenager and said I'm gonna kill my mom? I'm about to kill this bitch. I can't go nowhere. Just because I said that, and I like, what the fuck?
I'm Nance know this. And when I was in there, he understand this for the point. I always stuck up for the kids. I'm gonna feel different about that one. It is such things premeditated because a lot of times they be knowing, like you be knowing.
Listen, you be knowing what you want to do. But at 13, when I go in here and stab my daddy, I know I'm gonna get in trouble, but I really don't know that is my whole life. All I'm saying is, you're absolutely correct. This is where it get fucked up for me at, because you're right. I sat there and said that at 13, right? So y'all gonna take me to jail and say premeditated life? That's life. Premeditated murder is life without the chance of parole, right? But all in the same breath, if I didn't commit a murder, right? Y'all gonna tell me as a 13-year-old, your mind isn't all the way developed. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know that actions do this. How y'all gonna say that? But then when it's another action that's adult action to y'all say I'm fully here and I'm aware of what I did and now I'm finna get life.
That's the reason why I used to talk to them so much, because I understand that gray area. That's where lawyers and prosecutors make their money. The gray area. So that's a gray area because, like, again, you just took somebody's life. But the facts is the facts. Y'all don't want to put it out there.
No,
I'm getting it because what you just said. And I always was the advocate for this right here. But it's like you said, 15, 16, 17-year-old, 13-year-old can't have the capacity that the gravity of the actions, the weight of the action they just did. It's motherfuckers that's 25 don't understand that. They don't get it.
Well, now that when it comes to kids, that's why I was just going to say I don't think it's a gray area when it comes to kids, because the society put the stipulations on what they mental is like when they certain ages. But that's now at 25, you grown.
But hold on, this is what I'm saying. I ain't giving nobody no what's called. I'm just keeping it. So you said the brain stopped growing at 25. That's what they say. They say you grown at 18. What's gonna be the real?
You grown at 18 from age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna even use 20. What would be the real difference with the mental capacity from a 20-year-old from that much of a 16, 17-year-old? It ain't that big of a difference.
You don't think so? How much the fuck do you learn in 1 year? Hell no.
No.
That is not accurate.
I'm not going with that because I know I've been around. I remember me being 16 to 20. Was I different? Yeah. But
you saying 16. I go with you with that. We said 13, 14. My son in the 8th grade. He 14. He's in the 8th grade. That's it.
Yeah. But that's why I use a
20. I'm out of high school.
Hold on. That's why I use the 14 to 20. That's why I say you can do 17 to 20.
16
and 19.
17 to 20. No, I will give you that. At 17, you're not finna come here and tell me that you walked in your daddy room and shot him in the head and didn't know what he was doing. Didn't know what you was doing. You're not telling me that.
So hold on. So you saying from 17 to 14, that's that big gap?
Yes, that's a huge difference.
I ain't saying that.
Do you know from 1 to 2 is a huge difference in a baby and the way you grow mentally?
If you want to go with that, I'm not.
Listen, I done took every class of psychology. I'm telling you, it's a huge difference.
I get what you're saying because I took psychology classes, but that shit changed. Them things change all the time.
Listen, they do change all the time.
Because this is what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me finish this. Hold on. Let me finish this right here. At 17, you can go to the Army.
No, you can't.
That's a damn law. You better look it up.
Oh, they must just change it.
That shit been changed for a long time. No, 17, you can. Yeah. Your parents can sign a waiver.
Waive.
But hold on.
They have to sign a waiver.
They sign a waiver, but you missing what I'm saying. The government's still saying with the waiver being signed that you still got the mental capacity.
But you have to sign a waiver because you're not an adult.
Hold on. Regardless or not, you still getting a waiver. They still saying, hey, you can go over here and do what you got to do. And I don't know about the deploying. And at 18, you don't need. So you can't tell me from 17 to 18, it's that big of a gap.
Okay, first of all, I hate that you use that example because I think that it's stupid because y'all ain't doing nothing but taking our people to go over there and get killed and fight y'all war. So that has nothing to do with your mental capacity.
Hold on.
That has to do with your strength as a man.
No, time out. It do go with mental capacity because here go my thing. Once you get over in that motherfucker, if you didn't really look, and I tell kids this all the time, you don't know where you might get sent to deploy to. You don't know when a real war gonna break out while you. But
what do that got to do with what I'm
because
saying?
Because that's your capacity. You still have to hold on. Hey, listen. Just open your ears up. You had to premeditate to think. I want to go serve 8 years in the Army, 6 years in the Army.
Listen, the point that you're trying to make, I feel, is invalid because you have to waive it as my parent.
So you missed.
That's not an adult decision.
I said 18. So,
at 18, you don't have to waive it.
So what's the difference between? Hold on, I just asked the question. Mental capacity. I'm going with this mental capacity.
I don't think the mental capacity is different. That's why the parent has to sign. That's why the parent has to sign.
Hold on, So,
yes,
17,
there is a difference.
A difference 17 to 18.
Yes,
I don't know nobody I can talk to. I'm gonna ask Cass right now. You think you was that much different from 17 to 18? Just 17 to 18?
Hell no.
Do you think you changed at all?
Yeah, I got older.
Well, first of all, when did you say you got out? And you can't ask somebody who when he went in at 12 and didn't get out till he was 17. His mental, but your mental capacity was already. It was already compromised. It had nothing to do with you. Your mental capacity and how you see life was already compromised when they locked you up at 12. You shouldn't have been locked up at 12. So that had already fucked that up. So yes, you can ask a psychologist who has a doctor's degree, not even me, that every year of your life you change mentally. Yes, you do significantly. You might not notice it, but you do. So yes, at 17, that's why you have to get your parent to say, okay.
Listen, but hold on. This is the point I'm making again with that. All them rules changed. I took psychology. Them rules changed. At different times, 18 wasn't the age.
Your mind, the way your mind work can't change. Just because psychology changed, the way your mind developed.
No, that's not true. That's not true. The things, the findings that they find out, because they used to say.
So they said you don't change every year? Is that what they said in psychology?
Changing every year, but the capacity, that's my point. You can't tell me just from 17 to 18, you got to the point where you know what you're doing.
You don't know. I'm in agreement
so
with
that's
that.
What I'm saying. But the law says...
Listen, the law just say you 18 and you grown. No. I don't think you know what the fuck you doing as a grown-ass man till you 40. So and a grown-ass woman till you 40.
That's where I'm getting at it from. Certain kids develop at certain times. I can't tell a kid at 14. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to knock that. At 14, you sit up in this motherfucker, you get into it with a kid, and you going to sit home and wait a couple of days, and you going to go in there, figure out to find a gun, or go get a gun off the street, however way you want to do, break in the house, get a gun. Take this gun and go hunt and go kill his kid. You thought about it.
Yeah, that was intense.
This wasn't no spur of the moment. You thought about it. That's what premeditate. You took time to plan this out. That's what premeditated is. You took time. You sit up in here and thought time. I done taught the kids while I was in GVRC. I asked them, like, man, you thinking wrong. You sitting up in this motherfucker writing raps. You sitting up talking about it. What you gonna do to this certain kid when you get out? You been this motherfucker with me for 8 months. And I done seen kids leave out this bitch after 8 months and go do what they said they was gonna do. And I be thinking like, damn, like this, you knew what you was doing. You in here with us.
But that's months. I can agree with that. I'm telling you, as a defense attorney, if he came and told me that I was in GVRC writing this rap and I said that I was going to do this and I got out and did it, I'm not going to represent you because you did. That's definitely premeditated. I'm talking about spare of the moment. How they say a kid is responsible because his mama came in there and whooped his ass and told him he was going to punish him forever, and he go in there and stab her 7 times because he was mad. That same day.
That's a different situation. I can agree with that. But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is even with them situations like that kid that sat in here for 8 months, I can understand this much too. He's not gonna understand the gravity of the situation and what he going to do. You're just in your emotions. You're mad. I can sit back and think, damn, if I go do this shit right here, this how the judge gonna look at it, this how the prosecutor gonna look at it.
That's because your brain is done maturing.
That's what I'm saying. And what I'm getting at, what I'm saying is, it's niggas my age that can't get that. They don't have that. Just because this is what they say the average person shit gonna be in there, this don't mean that person.
Do you know how many people in America got mental
almost
disabilities?
Everyone.
And how a thin line between being crazy and fucking insane is very, very fucking thin.
Almost everyone.
So like
that's why I said everyone. I'm with you.
I think that every case involving anybody taking somebody's life should have a therapist there and all type of specialists. Because the brain is a very, very special thing, and it's very, very fucking. It's amazing.
Now, what you just said, I'm going to take it back. I'm going to hit Cass with this. This is one of the things I always said, starting from the police all the way down till they get to us. There should be more training. Fuck all that physical with restraints and how to use a gun and all that shit. Fuck that. It should be more training from the mental side. Because now you're dealing with a kid. A human being, a kid at that, they're impressible. The brain ain't got to where it's supposed to be in their development, and you're not understanding how to deal with kids. I can say this right now, and I can't say names. Cash can. I get in trouble. He can say names. I know certain staff I looked at and be like, man, you shouldn't even be working here with kids. And I'm telling you how I know, because I see you don't understand how to work with a kid. You have no patience. You have no understanding. You want this shit to be black and white. It's not black and white. This kid, just because this kid got this charge and this kid got the same charge, don't mean they act the same. They're going to react the same. All kids at different levels.
But that don't mean a person that can't have passion and want to do it.
Some don't have, hold on. Some don't have passion. The same thing I say, why you think, again, how many times do you hear a black officer killing an unarmed white kid, a teenager or a young 14-year-old, 13-year-old? How many times do you hear it in the news?
No, the reason I said it is because some people definitely.
You know why you hardly hear it? Because here come my point. It's already in a black officer mind state that I'm gonna get fried if I make this mistake. When it comes to the white officer, this just happened. I literally just went through this helping somebody out. Officer, I walked up to the officer, was talking to the officer. The officer told me, "Hey, bag up." I said, "Man, you got this young lady pulled over. I know this young lady. I'm out there. I'm like, all I'm doing is to make sure she good. Oh, well, you can't stop here. You got to go park around the corner." I'm like, why?
No, you don't.
I know this, but hold on. I could have been a nigga that sat back and said, I know my rights, and went up there and because he was a young officer. He looked like he might have been 26 at the most. You could tell in his voice, he was nervous as fuck. He had lisp in his voice. He was nervous as fuck. And I know as many times I done ran to a police, I said, yeah, if I would have kept approaching him and got, back with him and telling him I'm right, he might have popped my ass. But the difference is he know I pop him, what's the worst I'm gonna get? Suspended? Oh,
no, not in Michigan. I will say that depends on your area.
Yeah.
Down south, they definitely get away with. You ain't getting away with that shit up north.
So, I can't say that because that's shit that happened with them kids in Ohio. They didn't get no real time for that.
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a kid. This was about 5 or 6 years. It might have been a little bit long. The kid got popped. He had they said he had like a toy gun or some shit like that, water gun, and ended up shooting him. And them officers got off.
Because he had the toy gun.
Regardless, it's a 12-year-old.
But listen, you already know I hate police. That's why I'm going to be a lawyer. I know you lost me when you said toy gun.
Here come my point.
If you were a police officer, let me ask you this. All jokes aside.
He didn't get caught. Listen, regardless of that, you didn't. I'm a police officer. If I see a 12-year-old, I can identify that's a gun.
If you know you can. Sometimes you can't.
Listen,
Reggie, my son got to listen.
I can't let you go with that. Why don't you ever hear a black officer doing to the white kid?
We didn't just disagree with that. We got past that and said, you're right. I said, you brought up a situation.
Right.
And I said, as a police officer, you do not always know those guns is fake. Reggie got a BB gun that looks so motherfucking real. You cock it back and everything. I swear to God, that bitch look real. Wait a minute, because I listened to you. So if you are a police officer doing your job and this young man got a gun waving it around and you can't tell that it's a fucking fake gun, they don't got that orange sit on the inside no more. I can't say that he was wrong for shooting him because I don't know what the little boy was doing.
Look it up. This is the thing I'm going to say again. I watch this all the time. When it becomes to a white kid could have came out that motherfucking killed up. Like I seen the Dylan Roof situation. You shot up a whole motherfucking movie theater. Y'all walked him out of here smooth in the motherfucker.
You're right.
Why? Again, you could see him and feel like, well, he's white. Let me talk to him. I can what you call. If it's a black kid,
yeah,
pop his
you're absolutely correct. All I said was if a person got a gun.
This is why I'm getting to it again with the gun situation. Same thing. I remember sitting out there, but we got stopped by a black officer. No bullshit. We outside. I never forget this. My dog. Shout out to my dog Tadal. We sitting outside. He came back from Marines. His first time back. Never forget this shit. We riding around through Gundry. He's shooting out the thing with a water gun.
A colorful water gun?
I wasn't that colorful. But
it wasn't black.
Here go my thing. It might have been black, but I can't remember. This is the key thing.
Okay, because we talking. You spitting out evidence, and I'm just saying we got to know what color the gun is.
This is the key thing. I see him pull up. The officer came and talked to her. I done been outside before with a black paintball gun. Officer pulled up. He talked to us about it. But guess what?
Paintball guns look fake. They look like guns with big ass paint things on top of them.
Regardless of what you said, it was because I'm not giving no officer that because it was a black officer. Here come my thing I always say. These mistakes don't ever happen with black officers with white kids. Why? So that's letting me know right there, somewhere up in line, this black officer can look at this white kid and be like, let me take the precautions and see what we're going to do. Compared to this white officer coming this motherfucker scared, shitless.
He already scared of you as a black person.
That's what I'm getting at.
What you always argue with me when I didn't say you were wrong. I just said that one situation you said, he's sitting over here saying no cap too. I don't give a fuck if you're not an officer. If a little nigga come up to you with a gun that don't look fake, what you gonna do when you got your gun?
This is my point.
So I can't fault the officer for shooting the kid that had a gun that could have looked real.
The officer didn't get caught on the kid. He stopped.
That's what he has a gun. Well, we don't know what the gun look like.
Regardless,
I tell my son don't even take that bitch out the house. It looks so real.
Missy, I'm with you 100%. That's what I mean by more training mentally. If I see a kid out there, ain't nobody running around this motherfucker, ain't nobody hollering, oh, he got a gun. You don't hear none of this shit. You automatically hop out the fucking car, seeing a 12-year-old, and it wasn't like this kid. Go look it up. What like this kid was no big ass.
I'm gonna have to look it up because my thing is,
yeah, it wasn't no big ass kid.
Was he fanning the gun, like, or he just had the gun playing,
had the gun, like sitting on the swing, like
playing, like
okay. That's why I said you got to give details.
Misty, that's why I'm telling you. I get you playing devil advocate. You
no,
like doing
it's
it.
not about devil advocate. I'm still popping a motherfucker that got a gun that look real.
Listen, if you assessing the situation and I hop out and I don't hear nobody running, nobody he got a gun, nobody crying. Why the fuck would I automatically hop out ready to shoot?
Because why? What are you doing with a gun out?
I'm just going. I'm not
saying I would have shot. I'm not saying I would have jumped out and shot. But as an officer, yes, I'm jumping out.
With caution.
Yeah, proceed with caution.
Right, proceed with caution. They didn't proceed with no motherfucker.
Okay, now listen. But as this 12, if he proceed with caution, right, and this 12-year-old be like, oh, and he up that bitch. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is. I'm a black woman, and I have a black son, so I get it.
I was a black kid.
And my uncle is an officer. You have to put yourself in their shoes, too. I was a black
kid growing up, too. I got all that. I tell the kids that when I'm getting back to, again, a lot of them officers don't have enough mental training to come out. And like he just said, you already some white boy that, like I said, when I was in my criminal justice class, I told y'all this before. Sitting up in this bitch, I remember a white boy was going to be a motherfucking state trooper. That's what he said he was gonna go up in there and do. He stayed out. I forgot what city it was, but Boondocks, one of them hick cities. I want to say Otisville or some shit like that. His first thing coming out of his mouth was, "I want to get when I get in, I want to get a station. I want to be in Flint." I said, "For what for?" That's where all the action is. That's letting me know he's coming in this bitch already thinking this shit Grand Theft Auto type shit.
Oh yeah, it's definitely some officers that.
So you are, like I said, that's why I use what I just said. The kid, I call him a kid because he was only like about 24, 25. He was shook. I'm big. I'm a big black, you know what I'm saying, black guy. I come in there, take you out the car, trying to talk, you know what I'm saying, because I know the little homie. He instantly get on some wild shit. Her mama pull up. She like, why he acting like that? I said, just chill out, because I said, man, go left. He's scared. I went to go give him a handshake, man. You know that nigga bounced back on me? Just told him after everything was good and the baby girl was good. I was about to give him a handshake. He bounced back.
I think that I always tell black dudes, young black dudes, old black dudes, first of all, I always got to keep saying this because I don't know who the fuck gonna hear this. Yes, I do not like police officers. Yes, I think that they racist and they do kill our young men and all of that shit. But I've also been in the car with a nigga before. And why do you instantly got an attitude when he comes to the window?
The same.
Niggas definitely put them. That's why they scared, is my point. They're scared of y'all. They shouldn't have to be, but they are. They're automatically scared of the black race anyway, right? So when I walk up to your window and I be like, hey, good afternoon, and he instantly be like, man, what you put me over for, dog? Like, and he instantly on that, because I done saw niggas do that. What do you expect the officer to do, black or white? What do you expect them to do? This is why
I just said what I said. I can use me in the facility. I seen certain, and here you go, Cash said, Cash got mad at me before. I didn't trip off on you, did I? We talked it out. Other staff that got mad at me, quick to assistance.
Yeah.
Because this is why I'm saying you need more mental training.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Listen, even my job,
you need
I'm using
better
my job.
hiring criteria. Because you need to hire somebody that can deal with him calling her bitches and shit like that while he's going through a phase.
Going through an interview really not enough to really understand that. Because motherfuckers and some people interview good.
I don't know why, because them motherfuckers interview me 4 times. So y'all ought to be hiring motherfuckers that know what they're doing.
I'm going to go back what I said. I know GVRC, I got one interview.
I got 4 and still didn't get that bitch. And so most people y'all looking for something.
Hold on. I ain't knocking yours. I'm saying that I know most of the people that went to GVRC. I got a couple homies that just was in that bitch. They both in love. One interview. And I say this all the time, like a police academy. I think you only got to do, 6 months for a police academy or something like that? I'll look it up in a minute. I think it's like 6 months. Maybe a year, 6 months. That's not long enough for you to be in a position where you got a motherfucking life in your hand.
And I think they training is suck because, again, I did make fuck GVRFC because I had to do 3 interviews and they still didn't hire me.
They training do suck.
Anywho, yeah, I was just going to say, but the training, I think, because we went through training, and for the most part, I feel like we sit there and we read books and we learn the laws that we supposed to learn. But like I said, y'all don't teach us how, and yeah, y'all teach us takedowns too, right? But y'all don't teach us how to de-escalate it with just talking to a kid. Like, first of all, as soon as they know that when you in them facilities, like, as soon as I turn up, Miss Summers finna put me in this whatever move, the fuck, da-da-da-da. Like, that shouldn't even be their mental. You know what I'm saying? I never had to do no physical contact with none of them niggas in there. And them was big-ass niggas. I ain't finna do that shit with you. We finna talk about it, figure out what the fuck going on, because you pissed on my shoe, nigga, and now I need to figure out why. I liked my job. And I liked working with the kids, but they definitely need to do better training, and they need to do better interviews and make sure that these people really want to work with these kids, because they be at a point where you changing their life or not. Some of them don't change.
I just looked this shit up.
And they come with their personal life.
There you go.
Yeah.
They aren't just, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, man,
you're supposed to leave your shit at the door when you come in there, and that's how it's supposed to be.
I'm going to let Cash in a minute go ahead and just break some more of this stuff down, because I know he got stories. I just looked it up, man. Do you know it's 14? I'm looking at it, 14 weeks for a new hire police officer training. All new police officer candidates must attend a certificate police academy in the state of Michigan.
14 weeks is what? 4, 8, 12.
That's 3 months.
That's 3 months and a half.
Yeah, 3.5 months.
3.5 months, and you gonna be out here with my life in your hand?
Yeah, I agree.
Man, ain't no. But this is why I say this is the reason why shit happened like that. You mean to tell me, dog? I'm trying to think of a fucking job. It take longer to get an HVAC to go work on a fucking refrigerator or a fucking
and then you gotta remember, it is people.
That's why you laughing, because that's the truth. It take more training to go work on a fucking on the air conditioner it is to be out here to go interact with people that could be doing anything. That's why what.
Do you think it's because being a police officer is probably one of them situations where you never know what's going to happen, so you can't really get trained on it? It's kind of like one of them jobs that you got to have experience, or do you mean more so like just the mental part? The mental part.
You do need more training. Any job you do, you're going to need reps. Anything you do in life, you need reps. You're not going to come. If a motherfucker start doing hair at 14, they getting reps as they get older. The more you do, you got to get reps. But that job like that where you got somebody's life in your hand, you need more mental. The physical, easy. That ain't shit going to a gun range, learn a couple not choke because that's illegal, but a couple little restraints and all that shit easy. What he just said, to be able to come out there and look at some shit and assess this situation. Can you assess the situation, not coming this bitch already scared? Because if you scared, why are you here? That's why you say where I work at. If you scared of the kids, why are you here? If you already got a prejudged, you prejudice against the kid, why are you here? I always said this all the time. I said the kids I had the worst time working with was the mentally ill kids, because I didn't have enough experience in that field dealing with the type of kids.
I loved it. I didn't have any experience, but I think I was really good at winging it. I done worked for Whaley's. I worked for Calumet. I worked for, what's the other one down the way? What's the good one for the girls? Sister Mary, some shit like that. What is it called? Vista Maria, yeah. I mean, oh geez, I hate the facilities. I ain't gonna lie, I hate them. But I work there because I feel like, I feel like I can. I be feeling like I can. I want to help. Like, even if I can just help one person, you know what I'm saying? Like, out of the whole time I was there, if I only touched 5 kids out of the 40 that I got in contact with, I'm okay with that type thing.
See, like, I use myself. That's why I say I work good with the kids. I didn't get perfect like mental training from no program or nothing like that. I was that kid. So when I seen Cass getting upset, guess what? I done been upset like that. I done seen my little brother upset like that. I done seen my little cousin, my big cousin. I seen my homeboy. I'm not getting butterflies in my stomach when he get loud.
Yeah.
He upset. I get it. All right, let me talking down. I'm looking at other staff. They sweating.
But that's because, you know what I think that is? And it's just my opinion again. I think it's because, first of all, you do know what they do hammer in our head at training is that we can't touch y'all. You feel me? And for the most part, what y'all say is accurate. If ain't nobody here with me and you go to the office and be like, Misty punched me in my stomach when we was off the cat, they're going to believe you. So I think a lot of people be scared.
That's why he's shaking his head. No,
they don't tell y'all that. Okay, so let me tell you this. For real, listen, Cash, I'm not lying to you. They don't tell y'all that. And I think they don't tell y'all that because maybe they be like, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna use it against us because y'all know that. But I swear to you, when y'all go up against us, they believe y'all.
You know why Cass saying that?
They're supposed to.
You know why Cass saying that?
I'm gonna say they're supposed to, Cass.
Because Cass, and he keeping it real.
They're supposed to.
I might get in trouble saying, I ain't gonna say no name, but Cass,
there's some staff that done fucked me up.
Because you know what they know? This is the thing right here. That's what they say. But guess what? It's a lot of staff at all facilities feel like this. It's us versus them. So if some hold on, if some do go down, keep your mouth shut. I keep my mouth shut. This is how the story went.
No, okay.
You see what they worried about? They're not worried about who's in the facility. The only people they worried about is licensing. So long as your story good, when licensing come in that bitch, you good.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I done definitely seen some people that fuck some motherfuckers up and get away with it. And they're supposed to believe y'all. You feel me? When I worked at Whaley's, I don't give a fuck what you say. If this little boy say he spit on me and I hit him back, I hit him back. And Whaley's ain't a you know what I'm saying, lockdown facility so much. That's for the kid. You know, that's for
Whaley's different. You're not supposed to even touch them.
So there, you can't look at a motherfucker wrong because if they tell on you.
That Whaley's different. That's why I'm using TVRC high security. Tell them about some of the restraints.
No, you can definitely get fucked up in high security.
And tell them how they tell you about before the restraint even happened, how they be talking to you. Go ahead.
They be talking crazy. Like, before you finna get restrained, like, they be like, you know, if we do this to you, right, we gonna fuck you up. We gonna fuck you up. They be so serious too. And then it be like at the same time you already mad, so it don't matter, like, do what y'all gonna do. Then once they put you in the room, they gonna do everything they can to hurt you. I can murder.
I feel like in some cases, and I hope I don't sound like a what they call it, a hypocrite. But no, in some cases, because again, we can't say no names, but we had a dude too though that used to every time I came in that bitch, I was like, okay, when we come in here, we know that he finna cut up. This is the dude that peed on my pants, fucking called me to his window. He called me to his fucking door, and when I got to the door, he pissed down. You know, the door's got about this much space on there, and he just pissing and looking at me and laughing and shit, and I'm like, unlock this nigga door. You feel me? So I feel like how they get mad too though, because I wasn't finna put my hands on him, but nigga, now I gotta exercise what I can do, because you think I'm finna just let you piss on me. So now when you come up out of here all day, you think you finna just do Miss Summers. No, unlock this door.
And I said this before.
Fuck that. Y'all kids, they be blowing that shit sometimes.
No, I'm with it. Like, before you got up, me and Cass was just talking about this. And that's the truth. A lot of them people that work in facilities and stuff like that, you don't even have no experience with them type of kids.
Exactly.
So you already scared. You're not that type of kid. You wasn't that type of kid. You're not around them type of kids on a regular. You already scared. And this is there it go. You like saying, me and my director have bumped heads many a times. If somebody sent this to him, he might when I do get back to work, he might feel a certain type of way. We bumped heads many a time because he said like little slick stuff to me, like, yeah, I know you from the hood and all that, but I'm a man too. And I'm like, what that got to do with anything?
Man,
we just talking, you feel me? But like, you know, that's my thing. I'm not scared. A lot of them staff that be in there, same thing with police officers tell them, man, them was the kids that was getting picked on by kids like y'all.
But you know what? I can say that. I'm not going to say I was scared, but how you saying when you not that type of kid and that ain't what you around, it does throw you for a loop when you know that you're a grown woman, right? I'm grown as hell. He know I'm grown. And Cash in here talking to me like I'm a motherfucking kid, like, bitch, fuck you. And he like, you do be like, wait a minute. Like, will he hit me though? Will he? Because you not used to a kid. You be thinking like, ain't no kid finna like talk to me like this. And when they do, I don't know if people be scared or if they just be like in shock. I was more in shock. Like, wait a minute. Who you, like, I don't even know what to say because I was so shocked. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Why is you talking to me like that? Like,
it's two things I see when it go left. You either got a staff that's power struggling with the kid. Like I just said, like, again, we didn't have our differences out there. I done had other kids. Make it say whatever, say, man, as long as you going to where you supposed to be going, we good, man. Let it off. I understand, because after you calm down, you got to see me the rest of the ship and the rest of the week. We be cool. So I laugh about it. Now you have other staff, you call them a bitch, your mama's a bitch.
Then that's
why would you right now that's gonna so if you could so if you could tell a person that wanted to work in a facility, right? No, this ain't a person that want to come in there and make your life horrible. They really want to come in there and help as much as they can. What would you tell a person coming in there to work? Like, as far as like advice, like do I come here trying to be your friend? You know what I'm saying? Or do I come in this motherfucker and be like, Cash, sit the fuck down. Don't say nothing. I'm new. I'm here. Like, what do they do?
Don't come here trying to be our friend, but don't come here trying to, don't let them like run over you type shit. Like, you got to be like firm, like how Mr. Williams was.
Who is Mr. Williams? Bobby Frost? No, listen, my first day working y'all, so let me tell y'all what I did. I gave somebody some candy. The dude that pissed on my fucking shoe, I gave him some candy. I knew they couldn't have candy, but like he said, I'm like, they said this the troublemaker, you feel me? This is my first time working with kids, so I'm like, gonna give me a little Starburst, right? I get this nigga a Starburst. When it's time for him to come out of the office, do you know he gonna tell me he using some extra time on the phone, right? So I'm like, no, you can't do that. He like, yes, I can, because I got this Starburst wrapper that you gave me. And I'm like, what? He like, yeah, like you gave me, I ain't got no candy. How I get some candy up in here? They know you had Starburst earlier. I was so fucking, I'm like, oh shit, like he finna blackmail me, right? But then he come to me at the end of the day and give me the Starburst paper like, I'm just fucking with you, but you ain't supposed to give us no candy. I'm like, damn, I thought I was gonna be fired the first fucking day trying to be his friend and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, you definitely do have to go in there and learn. That shit ain't no easy job.
No, it's
so
not.
I know it ain't easy with adults, because with kids it ain't easy. Shit.
That's why I say they need more mental training, man. You have to understand that. Like I said, you can't come in. I'm not
mentally prepared. Don't come in there.
That's what I always say. Like, I done had days where I done had bad days at home, and they probably thought I was calling off just to be calling off. I called off because I knew mentally if I would have came here, I was so off my square. It wouldn't. If a kid said something wrong, I probably would have went the wrong way with the kid. Let me go ahead and take this day off.
And I had days where I was like, I'm feeling fucked up and I should go in. Because my kids eventually got to the point where I was like, man, these niggas make my day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, coming up in here, I'm having a fucked up day, but going in here with them and listening to them at group had me cracking the fuck up. So, you know what I'm saying? Some days I'll be like, let me just go in here and feel like I miss it. Oh, I'm going back.
Man, like I said, he didn't see me coming that motherfucker on days off and just kick it with him. Like, what's up? Because again, I get it. I used to tell them so much about that. I said, man, it's a lot of, once you get in here, man, especially them judges and prosecutors, they would cook your ass and go home and not even think about you, dog. They about to go have a good time at the bar. They didn't think you in this motherfucker crying, you in this cell by yourself. They not even thinking about you no more, dog. You would just a means to end.
So how do you feel now? Like, I mean, nobody is in here saying that they want to go to jail again, but you said that you feel like it helped you a little bit, and now you on the road to doing your music and everything. Yeah. Would you go back to a facility like that and talk to the kids that's in there?
Yeah, I probably would.
I think that's dope.
I probably would.
I think that's really dope.
That is. I'm getting shots out.
Do you think that you, okay, what if it wasn't that facility? What if it was just them saying, like, you know what I'm saying, we just got a group of boys, we just trying to turn them around?
I still talk to them because I know how it is.
If somebody talked to you, do you think that would have helped a little bit? If you had somebody there to tell you what you was doing?
No, because I had somebody there, but I just wasn't listening all the time.
That's crazy. I'm mad I got a teenager. Look, you got me over here ooh-wee!
It's delicate, man. You know,
it is a very delicate situation, especially when you have a son. I'm a single mom, and I'm just praying that I'm doing this shit right. Because we all know Flint is crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? With this gang banging shit they got going on, and I'm just trying to keep my son out of it, and it's hard.
You're a product of your environment, and that's I always say the biggest. Even when I talk to I done talked to a couple of judges because they came up there for graduations. I done talked to probation officers, all that, workers and stuff. And so I'm asking, like, so what do you think we could do to? I said, I don't know how you would go about doing this, but the biggest thing is the disconnect is literally from the facility or the placement to back to the environment.
Yeah,
I don't care if I had trauma. Let's say I'm 16. My name, whatever. Ty Smith, I use that. Just threw a name out there. Not this nobody's I know Ty Smith, I just threw a name. So I'm little Ty. If I go in here and I come in here to start coming here at 14, I've been in a household where it ain't the right household. My mom could have been getting abused physically or mentally or something like that. My dad ain't there, or my dad locked up. I don't got a relationship with him, yada, yada, yada. I'm in the, I'm in the hood. That's 14 years of already trauma there. I come in here, I get in here, I might have one or two staff that really trying to fuck with me and teach me, then the rest of the staff just here for a check. You can tell, or you got some that being the ones that's on bullshit, that's more trauma. I'm already locked up, that's more trauma. So then when I get back out, I'm right back to the same environment where I fucked up at. That's the disconnect. I used to tell them all the time, I understand why they ain't want staffs to stay in contact with kids and stuff like that. I had kids up and up. I said, this is the stupidest shit ever. To me, it was. If I'm this kid, only a male role model they got in this, in their life, or somebody that they can look up to, like, yeah, this is somebody going to work, he talking to me, he putting time into me, he investing in me. and then I leave the facility, I can't get in contact with them anymore. You're going to send me right back to the same environment where I didn't have a male role model?
Yeah, because they told us but they told us at Calumet that we couldn't contact them. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
Not fair.
That's everywhere.
What if I'm the only person that he
I
opened
ain't like
up to?
that either.
I used to tell them the only time they could call, and he used to call up there. They'll call up, hey, where Mr. Wills? Let me talk to Mr. Wills. And ask a couple other staff, and we'll talk. But that's it. But like I said, yeah, it would make sense if I could keep in contact with the kid, check up on him. Hey, how you doing? I know why they don't do it, because it's the other legality side of it. Right. What if they start messing with the kid?
I do get it.
That's the disconnect. You send the kid right back. 14 years of trauma. He do a year in here or 6 months in here, go to a placement, come home at 16. So you telling me in 2 years, we got 2 years of fix 14 years of trauma? It's not happening like that. So now you send him right back.
But my thing
to where he was fucked up at.
I feel like Lord Jesus, I would never fuck with a kid. But I'm just saying, I don't think that's a good reason for y'all to not let the workers keep in touch with the kids. If I'm gonna risk it and fuck this little boy, then send my ass to jail after y'all find out. But that's not a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? He could genuinely be like, that's Miss Summers. You know what I'm saying? If I'm pissed off, I feel like I'm finna go rob a nigga. I'm finna call her. If you telling me that I can't answer the phone for him or he can't call me, now you done risked him going back to jail because what you thought I was gonna.
That's what it's about. I done talked to higher ups. And
it didn't happen. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know it didn't happen. Bitches definitely fuck these kids and these niggas definitely fuck these little girls. But it's not every case. So I just feel like every case is different. So you gonna risk him going and doing something else because he can't call Miss Summers or hell, she can't call Miss Summers. So he gonna go do something else because y'all said I can't talk to him.
That's how it
What's
goes.
the point of me working here? What's the point of me trying to save somebody when I can finish the save off? You get what I'm saying?
That's why he's shaking his head. That's the disconnect. I can see it. I understand it with kids. Like I said, you send this kid right back to the same environment. If he didn't have a male, he was a male or a female. You didn't have a male role model. You'd have found somebody in here, or a female role model. You'd have found somebody here that you look up to, you respect. Then it's gone.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that's just... It's stupid. One more thing I'm going to say about it, unless you got some more you want to talk about, Cass. Another thing I used to say they should do, bring the parents in more. A lot of parents, I say this all the time. The most important job you're going to have in your life, if you have a kid, is being a parent. That's the biggest job you have in your life. Again, there's how much training do a motherfucker get on being a parent?
Oh, shit.
None.
You
just become a parent. You are responsible for
now that's having somebody's life in your hand, nigga.
Yeah, you're responsible for a whole nother fucking kid.
Right.
A whole nother human being. And you don't got no training. You just...
And now a lot of people are having kids as kids. Like so early.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm growing up with my son, but I feel like shit. I'm learning.
You are growing up with him.
I'm growing up with you.
You are growing up with him. And that's why I always said that. Bring the parents in. Let the parents come in. You talk with the parent. The parents start getting some parenting skills. Yeah. You in a good environment. The kid can tell him how you really feel. Because a lot of kids don't want to go home and tell their kids how they really feel.
Trauma come from anyway.
Yeah, you don't want to tell your parent exactly how you feel. You don't want to be disrespectful, but you want to get yours off. If you do say something to them that they might not like, they ready to knock your upside your head or cuss you out. Mm-hmm. This is a spot where you can do it safe. And then you keep continuing that bridge as you get out.
Right.
You still can come up here. But... I'm going to say this, and then like I said, if you got anything to say about the cast, go ahead. That's why I used to have y'all watch them documentaries like 13th Amendment, shit like that. Show y'all the corporations, how they got invested in shit, lawmaking and bills getting passed and shit. This is by design. I used to always tell y'all that, right?
Yeah.
This is by design. This ain't by no play. This is by design. This shit ain't set up for you to really get rehabilitated.
Exactly. And you know what else? I think it's stupid. This ain't random, but it is random. I think it's stupid that they don't let people, like, how old are you now? You said 20. He's old enough to work, right? Yeah. If he came to GVRC and said, I want a job, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to give it to him because he been there. And I think that's so stupid.
They can do it, they just won't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all should give him the job because he knows what's going on. He's been in this situation. I think that about felons, period. Why do y'all not let the...
That's too much.
Don't get me started because you know I'm about to be I hate the fucking system.
No, I'm telling you, that's too much like rape.
I hate the fucking system. And what's the line they be saying? Our fucking justice system is very unjust.
What I used to tell y'all all the time, Cass, if 70%, 50% of y'all start doing crime, we're going to be out of jobs.
Hell yeah.
I'm out of job. The probation officer out of job. The prosecutor out of job.
And guess what? I'm okay with that.
It's criminal justice. The judicial system is $1 billion business.
Hell
if
yeah.
you get 60% of the motherfucking kids start committing crime, 60% of your workforce is gone.
That's why I was thinking, like, being a businesswoman, I don't understand how y'all, I mean, I get it, and I'm a person that say the justice system is unjust for sure, but how y'all mad because Michael Jordan got money in prisons? I would have money in prisons too.
That wasn't even Michael. That's another thing. I ain't gonna let him drag Mike. It wasn't that Mike. It's a white man named Michael Jordan.
Well, I don't give a fuck who it is. Why they was mad?
No.
If I had enough money to invest in the prison, guess what?
I'm gonna invest.
Okay, that's coming from
Cash, what I used to tell you, I said they won't let me invest in Bob Barker. And I tell you that that's a private company.
Oh yeah, Bob Barker
I can't get it. I can't get into Bob Barker.
Wait. Did y'all just recently hear that Bob Barker died?
No.
Yeah, the man. No.
Oh yeah, I did. Hear about
I did.
that.
Something happened with that man.
Yeah, but
Bob Barker man, like who they named it after. He something happened to him.
I used to tell y'all that all the time. I wish I could invest in that motherfucker. I wouldn't work here no more. I'd put my whole year of checks, 401k into that because I know this is a foolproof plan.
I think that I'm just gonna start making real food for the jails that come as cook-ups already.
You could, but this is the thing.
So they ain't gotta buy all that separate shit. They can just buy one cook-up kit.
I ain't gonna go deep into it. They ain't gonna let you in because you're a black woman. They won't let you in.
White, then we're gonna put a white face on it.
That's what you better do. So anything else you want to contribute to a Cash, man, about being in there?
Well, Cash, I'm proud of you, and I've only been knowing you for about an hour or two, but I think it's dope that you would go back and talk to kids and help kids out. If I ever need you to talk, I'm gonna have Williams call you because I think that we should be putting something together like that, especially now.
I tell him, man. Anytime I talk to him, what I tell you, man, I'm proud of you. Because a lot of y'all don't make it.
Yeah.
And I told y'all that, the statistics and everything, didn't I? Yeah. A lot of y'all don't make it. And now you get to see what I was saying. Now, remember I used to tell you that? I said, man, the shit I'm telling you might not catch it right now. But as time gone, yeah, Mr. Williams, you're going to live it. I did the same thing with my granddad.
Everything you said, it just been constantly.
Because I did the same shit. All the shit my granddad used to tell me, I used to listen to it, but I ain't take heed. He said, you know what? It'll come back to you because you're going to live it. And I started living that shit. I said, oh, man, fuck. Man, but I'm proud of you, man. So let me know about your music too, man. For the now, man, where we catch you at, man? Where can we catch you at? Some of your songs? Let us know.
I got a couple songs on Apple Music. I got songs on Spotify. I got songs like everywhere, but like my main like platform that I really be focused on is YouTube lately.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my YouTube up lately.
So you need a beat, or can you just freestyle without a beat? These that got bars can freestyle without a beat.
I do both for real, but I really like having beats though.
Oh, because I was going to put you on blast.
She was about to try to put you on the spot.
She's
going to try to put you on the spot.
Because I used to rap. And I was going to just, you know what I'm saying, we was going to have a little battle real quick. No, I wish y'all could see how he looked over here like, bitch, you're right. No,
he ready to get
we can do that.
Like I said, he can actually flow, man. I used to tell him when he was in there, I said, man, you actually can rap.
Yeah, and it's very hard to come across somebody that got lyrics for real, like bars, seriously. Because this music today is bullshit to me, so...
Yeah, so man, shout out some of the songs, man. What's the YouTube channel to catch you at?
Baby Tweak 9K topic.
Okay, and what's some of the give us some of your social media handles too, man, where they can catch you at?
Facebook, Baby Tweak.
Is that TWEK? Because I'm looking it up right now. I'm finna go on here.
My Facebook, Baby Tweak. My Instagram, Baby Tweak 9K. It's really Baby Tweak 9K on all platforms for real.
Man,
is it mentioned Baby Tweak? No.
It's TWEAK.
That's crazy, man, because he doing better than court. You see how his shit streamlined, baby.
Listen, let me tell you, this ain't got nothing to do with you, Baby Tweak. You not gonna keep throwing shade at my motherfucking friend today because she ain't here.
It ain't because she here. I say it when she here. Why don't she get her shit like that?
Instagram. Okay, hold on. This Facebook. Oh, okay. I was just trying to get together so I can follow my mans. You feel me?
No, yeah.
Oh, wait, you got a kid?
Uh-huh.
I was going to ask you that. That's crazy. I forgot. I was going to ask you that. That's what's up. Oh, you got a little boy, too.
Yeah.
Did that, before we go, did that change a whole fucking lot? When you first saw that baby, was you like, I got to change?
It was like I just knew I had to lock in with myself for real. Because I'm not only doing it for me now, I'm doing it for somebody else. I'm doing it for another human. I'm doing it for my son. So it's like, it's either now or nothing.
I like that.
I had to step up.
I like that. I respect that. That's a black man stepping up to take care of his fucking kid, changing his ways to be here for his kid. I think it's dope.
Now, I always say, that's my saying, man. Be the parent that you wanted for your kid. I always say that. Be the parent that you wanted for your kid. Be that adult.
We already friends.
No, I got
You got your thing off?
I got my
okay.
My professional mode on.
Oh, look, okay. Oh, that's what that means. So now I don't know if people... Okay.
So yeah, man, y'all check my dog.
I'm a little old. Okay, baby Tweet got to help me out. I didn't know you can do that. I thought when I see that shit, that mean me and the person friends.
Listen, I told, hey, when you blow, remember Mr. Williams, man, all I want is a couple tickets, man. I can swing through, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll be looking for, man. I tell the homies all the time.
You know I ain't gonna forget about you, Mr. Williams.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be his friend, so I'll be there because he can't forget about me.
Just let me know. So what you been
when I open my facility, I'm gonna give you a job.
There you go. So
even if you don't need no job, still come work and help my kids out.
I am.
So what you been bumping, Misty?
I'm finna go listen to Baby Tweak now so I can see what I'm about to go listen to Baby Tweak.
I'm gonna check him out.
But you know what? You know that motherfucking 50th flow eating hibachi. That shit got me gone, dog. I listen to it all day. I listen to it all day, and no, seriously though, all jokes aside, that's one song, but I done tapped into him, and he really hard for real. He hard. Cause I like that finesse song, and that you ain't keep it P. Okay, bitch, stand on that.
Like
he
Mr.
hard.
Pot Scraper.
Yeah.
That boy
Ooh, he hard. He on my phone right now.
Nah, them Florida cats.
Him and Rob 49. Okay, now I know Rob 49 is of age. All right. And I'm gonna give
that
him
nigga
some.
Barely of age.
That's okay. He
I'm
made
just
it.
with
I'm
you,
giving him some. I don't give a fuck what Rob talking about. He has definitely got added to the list.
Man, I ain't mad at it. I've been off my dog Primo Rice, man. Real player type shit. He out of DC, man. Smooth. Been bumping him like Primo
You always
Rice.
listen to somebody I don't know nothing about.
Cause I listen to more non-mainstream artists. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna hear the mainstream artists regardless. I'm gonna hear them if I step out to the club or something like that. I'm gonna hear them regardless. So I'll try to hear things that everybody don't be up on. That's just me. So yeah, where can they catch you at, Misty?
They can catch me on all social media platforms at Just Misty. That's JUSMYSTIE. Stay tapped in. I told y'all I got a 2B project dropping. And a video. I'm on one of these rappers' video, y'all favorite rapper. So make sure y'all tap in, book me.
Is you twerking on that joint?
You know I can't dance.
That's why I'm asking.
No.
Oh, you just in there trying to look good.
That's all I can give them. It's a nice ass shot. I can't move it at all. And since he brought that up, I'm working on that. And by the time the summer come out, for real summer, I'm be twerking on somebody's head.
Summer on summer. Oh, like
that's my new tour. That's the tour. Summer on summer. See y'all this summer.
I like that. Well, y'all catch Bobby Frost Media on all social medias, man. That's where I'm on. I want to give a special shout out somewhere where I've been going every Saturday. I'm having a good time there.
And FYI, he been going somewhere every motherfucking Saturday and ain't called me and asked me to meet him not one time. I'm finna get pissed off in a minute.
Pull up today, because once we leave, that's where I'm headed to. Hey, Signature Chop House, that 1 to 4.
Okay, yeah.
I'm in the brunch. I'll be in there every Saturday. I'm a regular.
The grits, bro.
Where?
Signature Chop House. The grits. Did you taste the fucking grits, bro?
I ain't even eat there.
Man, listen, the grits consistency is perfect.
Yeah, they be
I'm
hitting.
going. You should go.
As soon as we leave here, I'm there.
I'm finna go there.
As soon as we leave here, I'm there.
I got some Jeters.
She ready. So yeah, man. Shout out to Signature Chop House. Shout out to Gus and Ray, man. Yeah, y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. I appreciate it. Y'all niggas don't come in there fucking it up either.
They ain't gonna come out there. That's Flushing.
I know. That's what I'm hoping. Boy, man. I've been chilling, man.
There go Miss Fisher right there. We talking about justice.
Yep.
That's it.
There you go.
All right.
All right.